This Is So Cruel, a Faith-Bold Mystery, Book 13, written by Blake Pierce, read by Victoria. Prologue. Jenna sighed and rubbed her temples with her hands. If she had to deal with another middle-aged woman with dyed blonde hair cut to look like Michael Jackson's cut from the 80s, she would explode. Well, it was her damned fault for taking this job in the first place. The Paws of Love boutique pet shop was every bit as haughty and pretentious as one would expect a pet store that called itself a boutique to be. That meant its customers were every bit as haughty and pretentious as one would expect them to be. Most days Jenna could handle it, but some days, ugh. Well, she was gone now, and she had bought a teacup Yorkshire Terrier about the size of an actual teacup. The poor dog would spend its probably shortened life stuffed inside a purse that cost more than Jenna's car, fed food that cost more than Jenna's monthly grocery budget, and taken to vets who would charge the woman. Was her name actually Karen? Jenna thought it was exorbitant fees to tell her that her dog was stressed and could benefit from puppy yoga. What happened to just getting a dog and letting it run and play around like, a dog? When Jenna was growing up, she had a golden retriever mix named Rusty, who had lived the best life a dog could live. He dug through mud, played in the rain, chased squirrels, ate $5 a pound kibble from a 20-pound bag, and lived to the ripe old age of 17, with not a single health problem. That dog had lived. The designer fluffballs at the boutique would endure a life that Jenna could only consider traumatizing. Well, maybe they liked it. The lapdogs sold here were just as fussy and prissy as the people who bought them. She heard the doorbell chime. Thank God Fierro hadn't been able to get the puppy bark doorbell to work, and plastered on her best customer service smile, then headed to the front. The man who stood in front of her was fit and handsome, and wore a charming smile that affected Jenna more than she cared to admit. She had been happily single ever since her boyfriend decided to screw Jenna's ex-best friend, and had no intention of changing that. But damn, when men like this walked in, it made her want to risk it all. "Good afternoon," he said pleasantly. "Can you tell me where you source your dogs?" The question came without preamble. No greeting, no small talk, no chance for her to say, "Hello, welcome to Paws of Love." Jenna blinked, thrown off a little, but recovered quickly. We source them from reputable breeders all across the country. Is there a specific animal you're interested in?" "Who? I'm sorry, what? Which breeders?" Jenna blinked again. No one had ever asked her this question before. I'm not entirely sure. I could ask my boss if you want. He's not here, but he could maybe talk to you over the phone." "So you don't know?" On second thought, he wasn't that cute after all. "I'm not familiar with the names of our breed."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?